There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jalen Green.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hasn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. In the backcourt form, it'll be Green and Booker. Malawaj out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. McDaniels is out there with Oubre. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Holiday. And it's Jordan in at shooting guard. And when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Oubre outside. Drummond with a screen on Brooks. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Outside, Green. Booker outside. Sinks the triple.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Pass to Drummond. McDaniels outside. Now here's Oubre. Pocket 6. 11 feet away. And that one goes long. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Brooks. Fires the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. God, what a free for the field to start this one so far. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, Holiday is one of the strongest guards in the league. He can handle the contact.
Booker the pass to Green. They set the pick. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Green's got his second bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Now, here's Green. His last outing, he had 8 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
No good on the free throw.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Holiday. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Jordan. Jordan. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Green, the pass to Booker. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Suns trail by 3. And the dunk by Booker.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Here's Holiday. It's blocked. And that's going to be out of bounds. No keep possession. Here's Jordan. The fadeaway. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Brooks with it. Now defended by Oubre. Booker against Holiday. Holiday with the defensive effort. Here's the break, and it's good. 2 points.
And it just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Booker with no one around, trains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Holiday. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I think we can go ahead and post up Holiday on their point guard, I think.
On the interior, this is just
that should be an item for Team Jordan going forward.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Good on the shot. Green's got 7.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Holiday finds Oubre. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Holiday against Green. Holiday with the defensive effort. Gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, we still have lots of time left in the season, Coach, but we've seen some breakout performances happen.
We certainly have. That's one of my favorite things to track, Kevin. Which players improved in the offseason, which guys have taken their game to the next level.
Free throw good, Jordan.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Drummond. And both free throws good for Jordan.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
On the wing, Green, guarded by Holiday. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. And finished up by McDaniel.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Brooks outside. Back to Booker. Nice
defense to keep the layup from falling.
The putback. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And timeout called by...
Remember, guys, this is 1991 Michael Jordan. His prime years, man. When he was young. This ain't the last dance, Jordan, when he was posting up and fading away on guys. This is... As you can see, the hops are definitely in vogue right here.
And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. You take a look at San Diego. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
Well, right now, for this home ball club, they've done a great job of just staying in their lane, following their game plan, and remaining as consistent as anyone, which can be encouraging moving forward.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. And McDaniels with the block.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Green with the ball. Payne covering.
Too much one-on-one.
Here's Malawach. And contact.
Now they got off with a cheap one. Phoenix's offense just looks elementary. They're just trying to do one-on-one plays. This team Jordan just has too many individual one-on-one defenders. You got to move the ball around and set screens, man.
74.
This is why they're one of the worst teams in the NBA.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Drawn 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Oh, man, I hated that. You have to do this every single game. I don't know why 2K doesn't allow you to save your individual preferences for each team. But it does give you guys a good chance to look and see how I set some of my offenses up, so I guess that's a good thing. Triangle offense. We're going to go 5 out with Michael. See, with Michael's team, I like to do a little bit of old school and new school. Triangle still works, but the 5 out off with all these shooters around, it's just you get him out there isolating. I mean, just look at the formation. I mean, it speaks for itself. It's Michael Jordan at the top of the key with shooters. It speaks for itself. I mean, come on. It's no-brainer offense, but there are times where off-ball misdirection and screens does play a better role. You're better off sometimes. And we'll go with that's pretty much all you need. I like Warriors too, though, with him. To get a little bit more ball screening and off post splits with that.
Back to Payne. Over Green. Kick out to Levine. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Booker looking around. Brooks against Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding 5%.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And here's Booker from the arc. Jordan with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The 2-time dunk champion, Zach Levine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled.
Got caught with this is why they have to stay attached to your man. Again, I have all this stuff set up. They just they keep resetting it every game. It's unfortunate.
But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now here's Jordan. 10 points for him, and he gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And timeout called by Jordan.
Michael calling for the crowd to get up.
Take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
That was a beautiful guard around play, too. Two-way option play. Had one from the weak side, then Michael coming around the top side, strong side. And you get Michael going downhill. It's just a matter of him getting in the lane.
With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. The Suns 5th,
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Now, here's Green. 7 points in the game. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Jordan kicks to Levine. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Levine's got his third basket of the night.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
There's Green with the three. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Payne passes to Valanciunas. Inside and stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. That one drops for him.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been making the right decisions.
And Jordan's got 12 points. Don't even look like it. The quietest 12 points I've ever seen in my life.
He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Mo Wagner's checked in for McDaniels. Phoenix also making some changes. Iguodaro's checked in, and Goodwin subbed in for Devin Booker. Suns trail by 17. Pass to Goodwin, and here's Martin. Goodwin sets a screen for Martin. Here's Gillespie. Launches a three. Gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. And here's Payne. Still yet to score. Payne with a screen for Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And that's just strength right there. Levine's
I tell you, you get these wings going downhill off that kick out action. Strong side. You get the defense pulling up. Man, it's tough to stop because they're coming up the lane to meet him. And he got all that speed and athleticism coming at you. It's tough to stop, man. Jordan, Levine coming downhill like that off that give.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Here's Iguodaro. 8 points his last outing. Here's Martin. Tries again, and that one's good. Iguodaro.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Jordan. Oh, he hits the
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. That's all I can say, man.
Yeah, really
Casual. Walks off. I meant to do that. No celebration. We got 3 quarters to play, y'all. Good first quarter. Let's finish it out.
We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly...
Team Jordan with 7-game winning streak with a record of 27 and I think it's 5. You can check the description area. It's down there for you. Right now they're in a position battle with Team Chamberlain, Team Larry Bird, the Bad Boys for the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So every game counts. There's the V. Steps back. Not this time. Rebound, Wagner.
Back to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. Again, Levine missing. Suns trail by 20. To the inside. Iguodaro. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Iguodala's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Suns. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Martin after the made shot from Andre Drummond from the baseline. Dunn misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Bean passes to Wagner. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Over Goodwin. Again, LaVine missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Oubre passes to Wagner. Fader on the way, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Gillespie, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Oubre, a screen on Martin. Pass to Payne. It's up a 3. Up again. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
That's a big body to mess with. Drummond's a handle.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Free throw, good, Drummond. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Martin kicks to Brooks. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
In the corner, it's LaVine. Good on the triple. LaVine's got 14
Yeah, Team George is just dominating this team. As well they should be. This team only has 6 wins of the season, so it's hard to be the worst team in the NBA right now. It is looking like Michael Jordan will not be playing in the 4th quarter in this one. It's looking that way.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker outside. Pass to Gillespie. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Martin's in the post. Defended by Drummond.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Oubre.
So they've gone small. We're going to post Drummond up here and see what happens.
Covered by Martin.
Here they come, the double team. They doubled it well. We didn't get the right pass out on that, unfortunately. Hit the wrong guy.
Only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Gotta come right back to that. Let's go ahead and pound inside. Matter of fact, let's go to the triangle offense here. I'll get Drummond in the paint. There we go. There he's going right to the paint now. There's Wagner. There you go. Get those passing angles a little bit more shortened up, so they can play double team. They'll pay a lot more. Plus, it sends Drummond into the post automatically. That's good defense, but the refs bailed him out. Michael should be coming in here now.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He's off on the first. So it's both teams making substitutions.
Yeah, they brought Malawatch back in now. Get out of that matchup. They ain't want.
And he's good on the
Have Jordan's back.
Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Here's Brooks. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got 5 now.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Holiday, the pass to Jordan. Over Booker. Jordan can't get it to go. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And here is Jordan. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. McDaniels, the shot misses. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by Jordan. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. McDaniels outside. Back to Jordan. Over Booker, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Gillespie. Off target with his 3. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. A nice shot.
Oh, what a move by McDaniels.
Idea from McDaniels.
I'm telling you, he reminds me so much of, I don't want to say it, but you got Scottie Pippen type maneuverability and defense. That's why he was drafted to this team. But man, the more we see him, because he's got the defensive responsibility right now on Booker. If you haven't been noticing, I took Jordan off of him. All right, Michael, ISO, pull it back.
Over O'Neal. Oh, that's
offensive interference. That's the Michael Jordan effect. We go ahead and show that again. I'm always talking about how you don't really need a lot of offensive players around Jordan. This is what he features because you get, like, let's take a look here at Malawatch right here. He's got the defensive responsibility on Valanciunas, which means he's also supposed to block him out for the rebound attempt, should it come. Now, he's watching MJ, and when you're doing all that, you're not blocking out effectively. Guys are getting offensive rebound attempts. Now, that was just a bad attempt by Valanciunas, but that's the Michael Jordan effect. And then you see it, you go back and watch the Chicago Bulls, you see Bill Cartwright, Horace Grant, Scott Williams, all these guys feasting on people not boxing out because you're worried about Jordan so dang on much. And it just frees up guys to get easy offensive rebound attempts. Now, it didn't happen there because Valanciunas screwed it up, but you see the Jordan effect.
Checked in for Drew Holiday. And a change for the Suns. Green's checked in. The Suns shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. O'Neal a screen on McDaniel. And the Suns miss again.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Malawatch, no good. Here's Jordan. 20 points for him. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Green. Can they get it? And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kicks it out to Jordan. McDaniels, a screen on Green. Jordan the pass to McDaniels. Green with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Pass to Booker. Elbow shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Booker.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Now here's Payne. He has yet to score. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Down low. And that one's good. Malawach. Malawach has got 6.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Payne looking around. Here's Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams.
Man, look at Showtime, man.
They've hit their stride
Wow.
the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
The first one falls.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
Goodwin's checked in for Devin Booker. And both free throws good for Jordan. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
The Suns have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And so he makes both from the line. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Payne passes to Oubre. Now here's Valanciunas. Shoots over Malawach. Rebound by the Suns. The drive by Green. O'Neal finds Green. Stolen by McDaniels. And they're pushing it up. And it's Jordan with the jam.
MJ was called for that the whole way. MJ was on it, man. MJ was calling for that the whole way. I think he was calling for that at the three-point line. They got the steal. First off, great steal by McDaniels. He just came out of nowhere. MJ's like, look at that. He's calling. I didn't even notice him until he did that. I was trying to push the ball. He's all like, all right, you want it? I was just like, all right, MJ, you want it from right there? Fine. Yeah, he can get there. No problem.
Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
O'Neal sets the screen for Brooks. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. With the
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Green deciding where to go with it. The layup off target. Jordan with the bounce pass. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
Yeah, Team Jordan, complete control of this one, man. This is not even competition, man. It's like Phoenix ain't got no offensive identity. They don't know what to do. It's like they just taking turns playing one-on-one. Meanwhile, Team Jordan's passing, cutting, running plays, getting out in transition, playing defense, actually trying to rebound.
Welcome everybody.
You know,
and as we
playing basketball. not just out here hooping.
We're around the halfway point, and these guys aren't slowing down a bit. We'll see who turns on the Jets and pulls away.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the home team.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
There's a story right there, man. 21 team assists to 8. There's the story right there. Got one team sharing the sugar, winning plays, other team trying to go one-on-one.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Has been just outrageous 64% from the field to this point. Kelly Oubre out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then it's Holiday, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Rick Adelman. Now here's Brooks, following the miss by Michael Jordan. And here's Booker from the arc. Oubre pulls it in.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Tries the spin move. No good from Jordan. Sun shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Brooks with the bucket.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Jordan dishes to McDaniels. Pass to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Oubre tries it from the top of the key. They get it again. McDaniels outside. Out to the right wing. Now here's Drummond. He's guarded closely. A second chance effort, and it's blocked. Oubre against Brooks. Pass to Malawach. Booker outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 15 points.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
God damn. Wow.
Green against Holiday. And that one's good. Green.
That was amazing, too.
So far.
The difference is the teammates aren't trying.
He's got a little bit of everything.
Oubre outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Jordan. Falls back and trains the fadeaway jumper. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter. To the inside. And that one's good. Malawach.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
McDaniels passes to Drummond. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Ball's knocked loose, and
I tried it. Couldn't get the timing down.
Oubre against Brooks. Pass to Green. The 3. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league. So those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Over to the wing. Buries it down low. Malawaj has got 12 points in the game.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And Drummond kicks to Jordan. Pass to McDaniels. Now here is Holiday. Guarded by Green. From 8. The shot by Holiday, no good. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. The shot's good from Jordan.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
O'Neal wide open. No good on the triple. Going to somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Knocked away. Booker outside. O'Neal dishes to Booker. Shoots over McDaniel. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Oubre. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 5 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Now here's Drummond. He has 5. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession on the inbound.
Great defense by Booker. The instincts he has, just always knows where to be.
From 10 feet out, and good that time. Booker's got 19 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Levine. 14 points for him. That one wide left. On the wing, Booker, defended by Jordan. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Can't cash in from close range. And so Green will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, it's easy to bite on Levine's shot fake. The way he elevates, you're not going to bother him flat-footed.
And Phoenix making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Suns trail by 21. From deep, Green. And rebounded by McDaniel. Holiday, the pass to Drummond. Outside, Levine. It's stolen by Green. Driving in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Holiday.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
Both free throws good from Green. Here's Holiday. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Levine. No good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brooks with no one around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Levine against Brooks. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, I question getting into Levine that much because you know he can do this to you.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Suns trail by 19. And they call an illegal screen here. And let's bring up the list of some of the NBA's hottest players. Among shooting guards, these are the leading scorers over the course of the last month. Take a look at Jordan, second in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, Devin Booker, several spots down.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, all of these guys can carry your team offensively over long stretches.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
Stolen by McDaniel. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now, here's Green. He's got 11. Here's O'Neal, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review it.
The previous play is under review.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
That's a clean block.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Wow, man, that's terrible.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard
that was perfect defense by Jordan. He used his left hand and everything. That'd been different if he jumped in with his right hand. Anyway, moving on.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort.
And a change for the Suns. Martin's checked in for Malawach. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Jordan outside. Back to Levine. And the dunk by Jordan.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Now, McDaniels following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Gillespie. Screen by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gillespie. It's rebounded by Jordan. Jordan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
2 minutes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's on 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Phoenix making some changes. Iguodala's
This is the quietest 41 points I've ever seen, man. It does not look like he's been taking that many shots to get 41. Where did the points come from?
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, Phoenix shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. Top of the key, Booker. Down low. Here's Iguodala.
Defensively there, you play Booker to shoot, but he's also a willing passer.
Here's Jordan. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. And finished off by Martin.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Dunn kicks to Martin. Gillespie, the pass to Martin. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Holiday. Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. 36 seconds left in the third. Phoenix shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Booker. Yes, that goes in. Booker's got 23 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Fade away. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Home team, number 17, Jonas Valanciunas.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here are the Suns now. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Dunn. He's out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard spot. Iguodala, no good. Got fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now Payne. Wagner with a screen for Valanciunas. Payne for 3. Hands it from downtown. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, with his size, Valanciunas can survey the whole floor and pick out those big openings to take advantage.
Yes,
oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's LaRavia, following the score by Phoenix. And it's Wagner missing. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Iguodala, and here's Booker. No good on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. Wagner finds Payne. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the 3-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Now here's Booker. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Iguodala, that 3 off the mark. Gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Martin against Wagner. In the corner, it's Levine. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, after training 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. At the elbow, it's Wagner. Stolen by Martin. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Drills the baseline jumper.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Now here's Payne. Wagner kicks to Payne, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Suns trail by 21. Pass to Booker. Now Goodwin. Payne covering. Goodwin sets a screen for Martin. Here's Malawach. No good on the 3. Levine dishes to Valanciunas, and it's denied. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Low-key possession.
Checking in for your home team, Jaden McDaniels, Kelly Oubre.
Valanciunas inside to end the cold streak, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
On Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Goodwin finds Booker. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like an illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. O'Neal's checked in for Martin, and it's Green in for Dunn. The shot's good from Jordan.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Now here's Green. Back to Booker for 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Jordan outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Malawaj has got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Jordan. Driving.
Just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
On the wing, Booker. McDaniels defending. Nice defense from McDaniels.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
For 3, Booker gets the 3-pointer to fall. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Green against Jordan. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brooks checked in for Phoenix.
Number 3, Dylan Brooks.
Jordan comes with the double team. O'Neal from long range.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. From deep, Green. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Levine. Here's Jordan. From downtown, Levine can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Brooks. Fires for 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now tonight. Levine finds Valanciunas.
Dropped in that rim. Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Jordan with it. teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had two guys who shot the ball well from three and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the three. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the three, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Valanciunas.
Andre Drummond.
Outside, Green. Back to O'Neal. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3 points.
Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. McDaniels outside. Back to Jordan. Oubre outside. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Levine's got 21 in the game.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Booker the bounce pass. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Jordan. Over Green. For the three. Rebound by the Suns. Booker outside. O'Neal from long range. It's off target. He is 4 of 9 from the field.
2 minutes.
Jordan looking around.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Brooks. O'Neal sets the screen for Brooks. And the Suns miss again. Gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Jordan can't get it to go. And for the Suns, they're shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. For three, Booker. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Drummond. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Now, Jordan. After James, and good, he hits it again.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Here's O'Neal. After the made shot from Michael Jordan. For three, Booker. Jordan with the rebound. Lets it fly. And the miss. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
Well, an absolute runaway game by Team Jordan as the Phoenix Suns decide to shoot 35 threes to make 6. Holy crap, man. Team Jordan made 6 out of 15. Man. They didn't even waste the time with it. Neither team shot great. 31 fast break points for Team Jordan. Steals went to the Suns tonight. Blocks as well. They had more deflections. Points off turnovers went to them. But the lead was 30 points as a max. Bench points went to Team Jordan, I believe, here with 36 off the bench, mostly by Zach LaVine, who I think Zach LaVine and Bol Bol to me would be the my 2 picks to be the 6th man of the year in this series because they both come in and do well for their teams consistently. I mean, Zach LaVine was, as a matter of fact, Zach LaVine by design, that's the way. Remember, Zach LaVine was chosen in the draft to be the 2nd best player on this team for Team Jordan. So in the beginning, we decided to go ahead and start him. But, logic dictates, I mean, why not just bring him off the bench? I mean, so let him come in and be the 6th man. So when he comes in there, he's playing against lower-ranked guys anyway. And he just comes in there and fills it up really quickly. He only played 29 minutes and got 21 points. There you go. 7 for 15, 4 for 7. Backing up MJ, putting up 61. MJ with 17 rebounds tonight. Man, that's a lot for him. But then again, the Phoenix Suns aren't a good team. So Michael Jordan lead him in points and rebounds tonight. Not assists, though. Had 3 turnovers tonight. Let's take a look at some of Michael's highlights. Getting in the lane. That was a good defensive contest out there. Chase off the 3-point line. That was that buzzer beater. I think Michael's got the most buzzer beaters in this series by far. He seems to always be the one to – I mean, him and Bird, I would think. Bird's there, too, right with him, though. Jordan again, the elbow. Finds his buddy out there, LaVine. Steal. Dunks on 2 guys. Another rebound. Let's take a look here at LaVine's highlights, too. Finding Jordan there. Jaden McDaniels played great, too, defensively on Devin Booker. We'll show some of his highlights after this. Boom. MJ all the way. That was a tough pass by walking a tightrope right there. Wagner did. I don't know why they showed that. That was in highlight. Let's go ahead and show McDaniel's highlights here. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Probably could have scored a little bit more. We weren't really going to him like that. He did a really good job on Devin Booker. There's that layup attempt. That was sweet. Look at that block. That was a recovery after he got shooken down and recovered and still blocked the shot. Getting that way that they need to stay up in that crazy, crazy race for that number 1 spot. As you see here, look at that. Oh, my gosh. Don't blink. That's all. Man, do not twitch. Don't blink, man. Look at that at the top. Oh, man. Talk about competitiveness. Team Bird, Team Jordan, the Trotters led by Chamberlain from 1962. And underneath them, you got the Bad Boys by a game and a half out. Through all of this, the Bad Boys are the ones looking out of this. I mean, a game and a half doesn't seem like it's a lot, but when you got teams like Team Jordan right now is on an 8-game winning streak. Y'all know about Team Larry Bird. They're mythical. They're on a crazy – look at that. Team Bird is on a 22-game winning streak. They haven't lost a game in basically 2 months, it seems. The last time they lost a game, they hit 6-5 on their record. They haven't lost a game since they had their 5th loss. It's crazy. They are just beating people like drums out here. And then look at their statistics, too. They're almost shooting 40% as a team from downtown. 54% as a team nightly. They're clearly the best team at home and on the road right now. They're 11-3 away. and only lost 2 games at home. And they just had 49 team rebounds. Let's see what Team Chamberlain's rebounds. Oh, there you go. Look at Vegas's rebounds. They're averaging 57, but they got a lot more missed shots because they're up tempo style. Their games are a lot more up tempo. But let's go ahead and check out and see what the next game is on this. I think that's it for today's games, I want to say. For this particular day. Yes, it is. So we will move ahead, and I believe it's going to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar going on the road to play the Charlotte Hornets. Well, let's take a quick look at Kareem's situation. As he is basically all been forgotten in this series. I mean, I don't think Kareem has moved up not one time. He's just been stuck in that 5th spot. They just can't seem to get a long win streak going. That's what you need right now. They keep running into the legend teams. Because if you look at all those L's, they just jump out at you. Look at that. They lost to Chamberlain 3 times already. They played Chamberlain 3 times. They played Chamberlain once, lost. Played him again here, lost. Played him again here and lost. And they lost to Team Jordan. Right there. So they lost to Team Dr. J early in the season. They lost to Team Chamberlain twice. Then they had a hiccup here. This one right here was crazy when they lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers. A game they should have won. They had the game locked up, and they just came. Cleveland came from behind like 15 points in the 4th quarter and won the game. Did that go into overtime? No, that was a regular. Look at that. Look at that 4th quarter by Cleveland. Over there on the right-hand side. They had 40 points in the 4th quarter, man. They came back. It's crazy. Jabbar was 44 and 22 in that game, but just couldn't hold them off. But yeah, they're going to have to get into this one. They'll be on the road against the Hornets, and then they'll be playing Team Diesel after that, and then on the road. No, they'll come back home to play the Boston Celtics, then back on the road. Lakers and the Bad Boys, they got some tough games. They should win this game, but you just never know in the NBA. Next game's going to be tough with Team Diesel. They just got to win games because right now it's looking like they're going to be stuck in that number 5th spot. That's where you don't want to be because you're going to fight. But the playoffs started right now. They play the Bad Boys in the first round. The way that has been looking, I favor the Bad Boys in that one. And even if you win 7 games, you're still going to have to go on to the next round with no home court advantage against either, let me see if they're the 5 and the 4 play the winner of the 1 and the 8. So let's just say if it's Team Larry Bird against Team Kareem, that's going to be a tough. It's going to be, and you got no home court advantage, or it could be Team Jordan, or it could be Chamberlain. So just say the least. So you'll be facing the best, more than likely the 5th seed or the 4th seed, regardless. It's going to have to play against the number 1 team in this series on either conference. That's why it's important that you avoid the 4 and the 5 spot. Get yourself that sweet number 3 or 2 spot, so you don't have to. So you'll be playing against the Cavaliers or the Knicks or the Magic or somebody like that in the first round, and I have to go through all that crazy stuff. Because I can guarantee you that 4 and 5 match is going to be a war. That's going 7 games. I don't care whoever matches up, it's going 7. I already can see that coming. But next time we go live, I might go live with some NBA Revisited series, though. Get away from this for a little bit. Just chill out. Do some throwback games. Maybe go back into the 80s and the 90s. Or maybe do a 2008. I actually have a 2008 Lakers and Houston Rockets game scheduled. I wanted to do a Tracy McGrady and Kobe Bryant matchup from 2008. I have that scheduled in that season. So I don't know. I'll do something for you guys. We'll take a little break away from the modern era series and just do some throwback games, something like that. But with that, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Like, subscribe, notification bell, and I hope you guys enjoy it. See you next time.